Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Oh. What's on here? Okay. Hmm. So TV, doing pretty good today. Kind of tired, but that was all right. How are you doing? Try equip Brainrot. that could be why this is a little broken. Seems to the pack for pretty much. Oh, it's good to hear that you're learning. Educational content, I guess. Any goals? Just keep pushing on this Brainrot system. We're like almost done the base of it, so could probably maybe finish it today. I gotta like pick up my girlfriend's car from the shop at some point, so I don't know how long that'll take. So that might be a little interruption, but otherwise, got a bit of time. What's up, Secret Agent? How you doing? Okay, I have this. This doesn't even need to exist, I don't think. Well, maybe. There's something in here somewhere that is breaking the hotbar. It's probably something here. This is so strange. Equipped Brainrots. Okay, that seems fine. Serial number. Brainrots. Yeah. Looks kind of right. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. I also purged half the content that was in this map, all the old stuff. Just to clean it up. Went from like 20 files to like 7. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's see. What else do I need to do? There's the... I needed to finish... I need the inventory. There was that. There was inventory selling. Carry limits. It's a bunch of like little random things like that. We gotta get going. Is carry with 2 R's? Yeah, okay. Inventory selling, carrying. Maybe mutation material. Deal with that today, maybe. I kind of want to change my, like this text font here, maybe, to be the same as the other ones. I don't know. So if we pick up our Brainrot, bring him to our plot, give it to us, we can place him. We can now upgrade or pick him up. So if we upgrade him a couple times, oh, we don't have any money. Upgrade him a couple times, and pick him back up again. And he just turned into something else, so that's a good sign. What the? Hmm. It's a little weird. Um. Here, I think. Why did that just give me a random ass Brainrot? That's probably why. I'm passing it the serial number of the slot. Wait, maybe that makes sense. Doesn't. Okay. Sure. What happened to him before? Oh, okay. This is actually so buggy. Holy moly. Like I have like ghost inventory items. Where are my items? Or is it just this function that doesn't work? Well, this obviously doesn't make sense, I think. For brain... Wait, no, that makes sense. Brainrot, serial number. Try equip. There, equip. Okay. I think... Seems sensible, I guess. Pick up. I think it's... This is maybe what's breaking. Or maybe the upgrade Brainrot. I feel like something in here is kind of breaking it, honestly. Maybe we should be using the data we actually pull instead of the one we pass. I don't know if that'll fix it, but... Tuple of that with an integer. New Brainrot inventory. Oh, that's definitely why. Or would it be? This returns the index, and then I replace the one at that index with the new one. It sounds fine, I don't know. This is crazy. Okay, well this get income. This can just be God, okay, that's a little much, but thanks bro, appreciate it. Okay, goat, thank you bro. What is wrong with this though? What do I want to show? I probably want to show level on this thing though. Right? I could put like level 0 or something. And then in here, scene graph? Yes, I am using scene graph. In here, in plot Brainrot, get my text. Okay. Place pickup. I want like an upgrade event. Like Brainrot modified event or something. And it'll just have like save data, and then we can catch that in plot component here. Great. So we catch this event, and then we can get our text as well. Text handle. We can go get text manager dot update, and then that's in our text handler, and text display update. We're gonna make Brainrots as well. Your live streams are great. Thanks, Brain. I appreciate it. Do you ever use Claude? No, I do not. Nothing. No, I don't use any AI for reverse programming. Text, optional map of, okay, I want row 0 to become level, and then I probably just want the save data. I don't really care about the actual event. Level, and then I guess I also need the definition. That kind of sucks. Can I pass that in there actually? Surely. Honestly, I should just make a utility function for this. That would just save me the headache. Save data dot get definition. Returns a Brainrot definition. That should always succeed. We can just give it some random one, if not. Reverse events useful? Yeah, absolutely. You can make trigger devices completely obsolete if you use them at all anyway. But so I'll say get energy. Okay, we'll do dot Brainrot definitions by serial number. Number, or we could default to, I don't know, test Brainrot regular. Is that what it is? Shoot. What's up, Greeks? How you doing today? Just check this in here for now. Okay. Good definition. That'll save the headache of having to bundle it everywhere. Even though it's probably a little, maybe not expensive, but unnecessary extra computation. Definition, and then what's that row? It's row 4? 4. Put the string of rollback. Of course not. Okay, is the player relevant in here? Not really right now, but I guess we'll have to pass it in anyway. So I guess up here, this is now going to be a player event, I guess. Maestro Shark's tutorials, are they any good? I saw that he was posting those. Good to have a more up-to-date tutorial series. I think most of them are pretty old now. What am I making? Fixing the hotbar as well as setting up more systems for this Brainrot game. This, and then the player, and this. That should be good. Do you have any useful extensions or tools other than usual VS Code extensions? I don't think so. I use like auto imports for VS, for like, what do you call it? But otherwise, no, I do not. Second. Alright, so that'll update the level, that'll update the income per second. Or it should, I gotta just send that down now. In the plot slot. Yeah, I'm doing leveling right now. Well, I did last night, but it's kind of broken right now. So you go here, you can like choose to upgrade them if you want, or pick them up. It's so broken though. I don't know what I did, but it's like super buggy now. So I'm gonna add the level to the actual material so I can see it a little better to see what's going on, but I need to figure out what's actually wrong with this. Brainrot modified event. Okay, we don't actually need the definition in there anymore because we just need to know the save data, new save data, and then the player. I think we just have that in here. And send that down, and that should update the thing automatically, hopefully. I also need to do that when it first loads. Which I could just do right away. I can just send it down. What's up, Zach? How you doing today? Same thing, I guess, right? This whole ordeal. Just check this down. Send that down too. And then this could also be... That's fine, whatever. Okay, that probably works. And then on initial placement too, it needs to do that. Which is... Well, that should just happen in this, when this gets caught. Doing well. Wait, what? This gets sent. Place Brainrot event? Oh, I see. On receive. Yeah, okay. Do that. What does this pass along? Just a Brainrot definition. That's fine. I guess we could do that. Here. What I should do, so rabies, is just pass along the save data in here. You should just need that at this point, because like this, you can't place one without having this anyway. How's my brain on spawn? Haven't really gotten to that yet, but I'll probably write some kind of manager that'll deal with it. Oh no, I need the player reference too. Come on, bro. I feel like I just don't need the player reference though. Maybe I do. Entity for each Brainrot? That would take so much time. I can show you my setup. It's pretty generic though. Like it's pretty much just a container that you put the Brainrot in, and then you use code to reference like which mesh it is. So you can just have one entity that you can just kind of churn out as many as you want. Okay. Whatever, just pass everything in here. What, who cares? Player, well, I don't really want a player though. Yeah, I bought the text material. It's off Asicson's website. Okay, I'm gonna just say get income per second. It's so annoying to have to funnel that in there though. Whatever. Or you know what? This could have... What I didn't think about was... No, what we could do is... Player could be an optional input here. It'll default to not existing. I feel like same with that though. Would I buy it? Just his website. I don't know. You can find him on Twitter, Asicson. He's a pretty big Fortnite YouTuber, or UEFN YouTuber. Well, Oh, you know what? Okay, so we pass the player in here no matter what. That's fine. And then what we'll say is when we're getting this income part, if we passed in a player here, which will just be an optional as well, maybe player, player, no player. Also, if we passed in a player here, we'll say if player, maybe player, then use this. If we didn't pass a player, then just use the base income per second, which we could just do in here. So we can put our save data, and we'll do or. Good lord. Put this in here. So if the player exists, then use the player. Otherwise, just use the base income. But this needs to also account for get mutation multiplier. Right, so then it factors in its mutation as well. I'm still working out how to store it in persistence. It's like kind of broken right now, but yeah. So I have like the top level Brainrot def, and then you know all the individual Brainrots will inherit that. And then right now in my player data, I've got this Brainrot save data object, which just has a serial number for like which Brainrot it is, because you can have like multiple, and since they all have a level, you know, you can't store them as just like a stack. You gotta separate the objects out a little bit. So you know, gotta identify which Brainrot, or like, okay, this like identifies this object. This like identifies which Brainrot this object represents, and then the level is just level. Keep 120,000 keycaps and the game runs smoothly with 6 players pressing at the same time. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, definitely get it out. How to change button interact to tab key instead of E. Probably just key bindings. I don't know. Brainrot models, UEFN templates, pretty good website. They've got a good Brainrot pack that you can buy. Alright, so if we passed in this kind of sucks too, because if I don't have this, because you can create a Brainrot without save data, right, for the ones that are just in the world. Just make it optional too, why not? Just make everything optional. Okay, so this is gonna have to be a little more fleshed out. Let's just let's bubble this up again. Income string, and then let's just peel this whole thing out of here. This whole thing, let's throw it up here for now. If player, so if we have a player, and then we have some save data, it should be a maybe save data. Maybe save data. So if we have save data and we have a player, then do this whole thing. String. Just give me this piece. Alright, if we have that, do that. Otherwise, just do float to string of the base income. Right, and then what we can do, this can just be interpolated with the icon 2, and then $, and then income string. I'll clean that up a lot, and then I can actually read it now. Okay. So we have our income string if and only if we have numbers to back it up. could also chuck this in here too. Level string. Again, oh, we can do... we can just do it again, who cares? Right, we just need to know if there's... We can just do the one-liner, save data. If we have data, then do level, save data to level. Else. That's fine, probably. What I'm working on right now, I'm adding level counts to the text material. And also trying to fix it because it's kind of broken right now. Excuse me. We've got a global catalog where we store all general information as an array of Brainrot definitions, and then we have a Brainrot save data persistable class where we store ID combined with the def and other specific stuff. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I'm doing, except I don't bind them really. I kind of just look them up on demand, which is probably more expensive, honestly, looking it up every time, but I don't think I need the definition so often that it matters. Like, I'll only really look it up when I'm placing it or like need to load it in the hotbar to see what it is. Okay, so that should put text on there now, maybe. Just this, swapping the mesh component seems like it's equivalent to spawning 20 pre-made entities at once. It's nuts. For like memory or performance-wise? Honestly, the Brainrots are not spawning that often that I think it matters. Well, it might matter. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see later though, because at most there's probably gonna be what, like, if there probably wouldn't be any more than like 7 or 8 Brainrots in each category or like each section of the map, and then there'll probably be like what, 6 sections. So what, like not even 100 rots out at once. It might be okay. Like, how did you test that? Did you like use profiling or? Just curious, not that it's less valid or anything. I'm just wondering. Okay, this should go here. Level string. Okay. Level string. Okay, so we got timers, income. That should all be good. Maybe. And then I guess we're gonna deal with. All right, let's just see what is working and what's not then, I guess, because I know there's gonna be a lot that's not working. Because it was not working before, so I doubt it'll just miraculously start working. I kind of hate chaining serial numbers this much to like be able to look up objects. Kind of a pain. Yeah, that's true. The initial setup, and I can also, what do you call that? Like, batch them or like lazy load. So like they don't all have to spawn instantly when the game loads. It can just like queue them all up. Like they'll never be more than like one entity spawning per second, I wouldn't think, right? So I'm not too worried about any performance issues with that. Still loading, really? There we go. Right. Let's see, what did I even do? I can't even remember. I think levels to the rots. Not this one, when it's placed in my map. Take over here, he's level 0. Alright, level 0. Looks nice. And then if I upgrade him, I need money. Upgrade him. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted to happen. But it is upgrade. Is that accurate though? Okay, so it says 6 per second, but he's obviously not gaining 6 per second. That looks like 2 per second. If I had to guess. Brainrot owner. It's weird. I mean, that kind of works. I don't know why it's resetting the other text. I thought it only updates the text you tell it to. Maybe I'm wrong. Where even was that? This one? Handle Brainrot? Nope. This one, maybe. Update. One runtime update payload. Only fields you provide are applied. Text can be instant or queued via text queue. Huh. What, so I gotta redraw the whole thing every time? That kind of sucks. Surely not, right? That seems crazy. Only fields you provide are applied. Okay, so I gotta pretty much redraw the whole thing. So what I need is then, I need to abstract this. No shot I'm rewriting this every time, right? So get text on set text, I guess. And then I guess we just throw all this in here, right? And then well, no, this is fine. We can just say update text, because this is only going to run on the thing that's updating, so it shouldn't matter. So we just go like this. I want to do my handler. Text display handle. I need to know the handle, I need to know who, and I need to know what. And then I guess we just grab this. Or where is it, this piece? I don't like this. Get text manager, update my text handle, and then update save data, and then that, and then I need these. Does it keep my, it does keep my other stuff though, which is nice, I guess. db. Okay. What does this transact? Update. Does this transact? No. Alright, update text. So in here, now I can just call definition dot update text, pass in this, pass in my player, and pass in my save data. I don't know where else I would need to update it, but just in case, so just call this, it'll funnel all that data into there. Let's make sure that works quick. Sure it will. Guys, throw him in here. Oh, okay. Throw him in here. And then try and level him up. His name changed. That's kind of cool. How's that even possible? It did turn into one of these as well. And now it's level 0. No, it's level 13 actually. Bro. What? How long did it take me to learn verse? A little while. I mean, I knew how to program beforehand, so it wasn't as bad, but... What is wrong with this, bruh? Make me cry, bro. What is this? Get definition. This is obviously broken. Okay, because it's failing. This is failing, and then it's giving me this garbage instead. Yeah. An array of Brainrot definitions. Am I somehow getting a definition that doesn't exist, maybe? I shouldn't be, though. So much money in it. Okay, we're getting 15 per second now. Working? I can't really tell. Okay, this is so buggy. Holy good lord. Have I made maps already? Yeah, I made quite a few. My dev profile is in the description if you're interested. Why are we placing at level 0? Why? Oh, you know what? It's because I'm not passing in any of the data when I place this. I think that's probably why. I wrote the function for it, but I forgot to add in the rest, I think. Which was in this, I think, this event here. Place event, add mesh, text, get text. Oh, good lord. Okay. How about we send down save data instead? So I can actually have something useful. Save data. And then U, take in Brainrot, save, data. Swapping the mesh component. It probably is better, but I'm just not. I just don't care to do the extra time, honestly. I don't think it matters to me in my map specifically. I need to print this out actually. It's like if definition is this, then else. Found rot with found data. Found some more information, I guess. So I made 10K? Yes, I made a little more than 10K. Found okay, found the name for this. That's probably enough information, honestly. I just need to know, like, if it's failing. So let's say if I found it or not. That's true, because if you do it that way, you need to reference the materials and stuff, right? Oh, the balance? Honestly, we're gonna go look at some other games and try to figure out balance, because I have no friggin' idea. Any particular reason not to use folders? I use folders in the regular projects, just not in verse, honestly. I hate dealing with, like, moduling and imports, so I just, you know, one big verse folder. It's kind of what I like to do. Okay, place Brainrot event. Save data. Save data. Do we need this then? We don't need that then. We do need that. What are you crying about? Send down. Save data. Save data. So now when this thing gets to place the mesh down, remember save data. Oh my god, this is so cringe. I'm like sending way too much state around. Let's place the player in too. This is probably gonna come back to haunt me, but whatever. The state's all there, so it's probably okay. How do you create? Oh yeah, I think I already answered that. All right, we have the player, we have the thing and the thing, so we know. Just pass this whole event in, honestly, at this point. Right, so this will be like place event dot this, and then the player will be. Right, just check the whole place event in there. And that. Cat is screaming and wailing in the other room, jeez. Okay, set, no. So we'll put the text. Get text here, right? And then I just need to pass in save data player and save data is this player. You pass everything. Oh, these are maybes, that's what I want. need to pass this one in too? What? Bonnie! Good lord. This cat's losing her damn mind out there. This function parameter expects a type tuple. Maybe save data. Oh, you're optional. That's why. Options. There you go. And then I don't need to include this, I don't think. Perfect. So that probably works. And then why is the other thing not working? This, you here. What is your problem now? Get the save data. I'm assuming when I'm upgrading, I'm not. Yes, that's why. Definitely why. I need to set save data. Go to new save data. Is it not just called save data? Alright. Maybe that'll work. Hopefully. We're kind of getting into some pretty dangerously written code here. This is horrible. Okay. But anyway, let's spawn 2 rots, a gangster Fatera, and a plain thing. We have both of them. Place 1. He's making $2 per second for whatever reason. Are they supposed to be doing that? Who cares? Some money, and then he changes into a friggin' crocodile. Why? That's so weird. Does just change into a crocodile. Sure. Oh, I should have been reading my logs. Failed to find... Okay, failed to find a definition for save data 1. Okay. For save data 1. Okay, well, that's probably my issue. Because I know... Well, actually, what? Why is... Okay, so I just broke. What is going on, bruh? Okay. Found him for save data 0. Okay. Found it, alright. Okay, we know what this thing is. Apparently. Whatever. Let's pick up another one. I want a Fatera though, I don't want the croc. Okay, give me a croc. Found Gangster Fatera, okay. So we know what he is. Failed to find... Oh. So it's fine when we put him down initially, and then right after it just like forgets that he exists. Found this for this. But his serial number shouldn't be 2 though, I don't think. I don't get what's going on with that. I think somewhere I'm using the wrong number, maybe, is my guess. Because that was the third Brainrot I picked up. So if this is a... Okay. Freaking cat is going insane. Okay. For save data 5, okay, that's right. And then in here, for 3, is that what it said before? I honestly don't remember. Okay, if the next one's 4, then I think I know what's going on. Oh shit, which one's the... I don't want you, I want this one. Okay, maybe it'll be... No, I did not want 2 of them. It's gonna cause problems with my test. Okay, now it'll work. But this one should fail, I think. Failed to find... Yeah, okay, so I think I'm like storing the serialization instead of the Brainrot definition somewhere, which is a blunder for sure. What order should I make my game? I've made the basic Brainrot pickup, drop, deliver mechanic without meshes for now. Should I make the quick bar and base system first? Probably, honestly. That's what I'm doing. I think it's probably the easiest way to do it. Because then at least you can pivot if you don't know what you want to do for like the rest of the game. If you just have the base system. Okay, what the hell is wrong with this? Brainrot, somewhere, somehow. I think it's when I'm adding a Brainrot. Okay. What? Somewhere Brainrot save data is changing its serial number after being placed, is what it seems like. I guess that's probably where we look then, in the placement, man. Okay. Okay, let's go like... Bunny! You alright, kitty? Come here. Oh. Come sit in here so you stop screaming. Absolutely just screaming and wailing out in the living room. Okay, so you click, you have... I wonder if it's the save... Something is breaking somewhere. I wonder if it's in the hotbar that it's breaking. Because when I pick it up... Say anything to me? Picked up a gangster for Terra. Okay, cool. Then when I place him down... I found him just fine. But then when I go to upgrade him... Oh, we don't actually know anything about that. Sorry, buddy. Give me another one. It should even do that for any of them, actually. It's going to say failed because it's now... It should be 7 now, I think. Yeah, failed to find for sale 7. How long will it take to complete this project? Probably another week, honestly. I could probably finish it by the end of the week, too, if I can figure this out and move on, honestly, because this is bottlenecking for such a stupid problem. It's definitely just something so random. Is it this here? I need to like rename... Is it the placing? New place Brainrots? Player data, place Brainrots. Set new place Brainrots at the slots serial number equal to the Brainrot saves serial number. Okay, how about... No, what? I genuinely have no idea what's going on. Okay. Let's make a debugger, I guess, is what we're gonna do. Dot print, and it's just going to print out a nice little print statement talking about save data 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just gonna print some information, I guess, about this. Save data dot level, which is not really that important, but serial number, and then Brainrot ID. I should change the name of those, honestly, just like avoid confusion. Because I have like 10 different things called serial numbers right now, which technically, like, some of them technically are, but anyway, I'll print this. Where do I want to print this, though? Hotbar. This is a whole other issue, whatever is wrong with this. Print. Hotbar item X, I don't know. Or it could be this function too, honestly. What are the odds it's that? Brainrot inventory dot find saved data for this data serial number. What does that even mean? This should be called, so that's like find the obj with serial number. So that makes sense. For each element in the array, if the element serial number is equal to the provided serial number, then return that. That makes sense. And then this returns exactly that, if it finds it. Where's this being used, though? Let's at least centralize that. Wait, maybe I do want to, what is this? Here. Hold on. Okay, let's just stop storing this in general. Right? And then we'll just grab it on demand. That way we can guarantee we're peeling it off from the same spot, just so it's something's not being weird. That was just getting that for no reason. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, that doesn't need to exist. You don't need to exist. Alright. Cleaned all those out. That probably makes sense, I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we have a serial number for the plot slot, and then we're using that when we place it, which makes sense. So we have serial number, comes in here. Okay. I don't know if I changed anything meaningful, but we have more print statements. We'll try it. See if anything weird is getting pumped into my feed. See. Okay. Hotbar item, level 0, serial number 0, Brainrot ID 0. Okay, that sounds completely reasonable and sound. Let's try picking up 2 at once, see what these yield for me. Good lord. Good lord. Okay. Found Bumbeater. Okay, so we got that guy. Hotbar item number 5, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is that. That makes sense. It's level 0. He's got a serial number of 1, which makes sense. An ID of 0, which makes sense. Level 0, serial number of 2, which makes sense. And then his ID is 5. Okay. These are all what I want to see. Fuck. My server crash? Is this not my plot? Something's failing. On interact. Okay, let's remove that. Do we even need this? Maybe, I don't know. Holding a this, attempting to place, and then let's also print out like, what is the thing, right? Brainrot. Brainrot save data print, okay. Holding this Brainrot. Why don't they? No, maybe that's okay. Get this stuff, this stuff, this stuff. Maybe Brainrot save data. Is this being set? Somebody somewhere is not getting set properly, I think. That's what's going on. Set Brainrot. This could just be implied from here too, which this can probably be purged from here too. Remove, remove, remove. Set Brainrot, just get the save data, I don't know. Brainrot, save data. And then the definition. Okay. Yeah, that way I can just pass the save data and I don't need to pass all this extra information that I don't necessarily need. So you don't need the level anymore. You can just get that from the save data. No point in passing a field of the thing with it. You don't need to exist. Then get held Brainrot Save data maybe. Excuse me. Just pass in the save data. Get the save data at this slot. That probably works. Set that guy. Okay. Hotbar, which now we can just call that abstraction. There's no point in. If I just go get held Brainrot save data. Brainrot dot, yeah, just do this. As long as it's greater than 0, that seems like kind of a redundant check. Just why even bother checking that? Just see, okay, what are you holding? Does it have save data? If it does, return it, and then come up here, kitty. Stop screaming, please. Come on. Oh, good kitty. Get my definition, send it down that I tried to place it, and then place the Brainrot in. Place this. If there's nothing already placed there, that should work. Yeah, that should be fine. There's nothing already placed there. Make a new map, set that part in the map to that, place it, and then also remove it from the hotbar. Sounds proper. Update hotbar. What does this do? Calls custom update menu, gets your data, parses it, does whatever. Okay, let's try that. My rod go. Pick this guy up. Yeah, let's just do one at a time for now. Okay. Picked him up. 005, yes. Alright, so this is like completely broken right now. Which is weird, because this should be... Because this should at least be printing something when you interact with these. Is missing their component or something? Might have to just reload the map quick, I don't know if it's gonna be weird. It's got its slot component in here, so... On interact. just like hiding my print statements? No. Okay. What is happening? Just reload the map then, I guess. Whatever. Session. I don't want to open such a big map though. This map. Reload back into this one. I guess I could have just recooked the project, but surely I didn't break anything, right? Surely not. Subscribe on interact, because this should be at least running some kind of printment statement, right? It should be saying non-owner interacted, but it's saying nothing instead. Oh wait, no, that... No, what it's definitely doing is... It's... Okay, what it's doing is it's running player UI, it's running this piece of code, which also just immediately fails because there's no save data yet. So this needs to also know if there is save data. This should only prompt you if there's something actually in this. That's what is going on here. I should have just read it before I decided to kill my session. Okay. So now this should place properly. No. What? How are we still getting no print statements? There's no way this is succeeding. Okay, something in here. Okay. Give me Brainrots. Brainrot. Seem like I'm holding anything. Wow. Of course, now it works. Now it wants to work, of course. Why not? Okay, let's upgrade it. Found Bombodero Crocodilo save data? That's just so perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. What the hell? How old am I? I'm 22. Am I making base static message myself? Yeah. Bases are pretty easy to make. I'll just throw it together myself. Oh. Oh, in UEFN itself, I didn't see that. Yeah, just in UEFN. I don't really know how to use Blender. Okay, so somehow my Brainrot ID has changed from 5 to 0. Oh, wait, you know what it probably is? It's probably... Am I be using the constructor right here? Oh my god, I'm trolling. This was probably working the entire time, but I just had this missing. I was over every time you resaved the Brainrot, it would change the Brainrot serial number to be the serial number of the object instead of being its ID. It's actually crazy. HM, what's up? What's up, man? How do you say your name? H Meta Fix, something like that. Pull it up on Google, see if they can pronounce it for me. No, it's fine. I really want headphones right now. Okay. So this should just work now. All of that. This should just probably work. Let's grab you, grab a cube. It's a nickname? Oh, nice. Okay. So this will give me a ton of these guys. Oh, I need money. And I should be able to just upgrade this guy without him converting into a random ass Brainrot now. Okay. That is perfect. These guys can all have different levels. Let me pick one of you up, and then let me make sure this still loads them properly. How did you get over here? Second, my mechanic's calling. I'll be 1 moment. Sorry about that. Do I have a tutorial series that I could recommend? You could try out the Maestro Shark one. He just started doing one. Yeah, trick tigers are pretty good too. What's this here? Yes, you could probably disappear. Ooh, runtime error. That's not good. Why? Entity plot slot. It's not valid. Attempted access property. Yeah, I don't know what that means. What's up, Active Man? How you doing? I'm still working on a new game. I'm not going to touch the other map until it's actually working again. Map's going to be about... not too sure yet. Still deciding. How long do I develop before publishing? Typically not too much longer than like 2 or 3 weeks. I think anything past that, and it's like you should probably get it out. Okay, let's try some different levels on these. 5, 3, 6, and then that's weird. Pick that one up, and then end and restart. This should load them in. There we go. Cool. Oh, was that? I think one of them was a plane. I can't really remember. Seems fine. Okay, so that's pretty much done. What else do I need? I think there's something else related to this that I was gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna do that too, which I'm gonna do that right now with the multi-carry thing. So we'll just have a variable in here, not in player data, we want in custom player. We want to store currently carrying. We want to store what we're carrying? I don't know if it matters, honestly. I think we just want to know how many. And then we'll just say picked up Brainrot. And it'll just set this little one. Right, so you know how many we're carrying, and then we also need to know. Well, we can just have that in the player data. We'll have like in here max carry slots, something like that. Well, I should store this a little more. Well, it depends. I don't know. It's kind of fine. we'll say like carry slot level. That way it's more like phrased as an upgrade. So then in here, when you go to carry a Brainrot, okay, well, we need a hide message too. Something to appear on your screen. W underscore can't pick up, pop up, something like that. Can't piss up, pick. Can we go for the K? Shit, what's that guy's name? Okay. Doesn't really have to be anything too interesting. Just like some text. You've reached your carry limit. Yeah, I used to play Fortnite a lot when I was in like high school, but that was a little while ago. You've reached your carry limit. Do we care to say what the carry limit is? Sure. Why not? Carry limit, and then we'll say wrap with a stack box, and then duplicate this, and we'll go brackets, duplicate 1, and just put your carry limit, and then duplicate. This one will say slash, and then this one will say carry limit, and then two text integer, yes please. Two text integers, yep. Duplicate that one more time. Put this in here, and give this some padding. 15. Yeah, that's probably the typical pipeline, you know, you play and then you start creating, unless you're like one of those like get rich people I see on Twitter. Those are always so funny to me, those posts. How I make X amount of money without opening Fortnite. You've reached your carry limit. Why is this spacing so weird? That's fine. Honestly, look at other people's UI. That's how I always make mine. Just use reference. Like, I wouldn't say like carbon copy anything, but just like layouts and then design choices. That's how I kind of get most of my design. This could be like what, red? But also, like, don't worry about it too much. Most players don't really care. As long as the menus, like, function and are, like, usable, or, like, have a reasonable layout, then it doesn't really matter that much. Like, if you look at some of the UI and, like, steal a Brainrot, it's, like, actually so ugly, but it doesn't matter. Because it, like, serves a purpose more than it needs to look good. Because, like, you gotta, like, your target on, or, like, most of the audience on Fortnite is, like, children who just don't care what it looks like. Core gameplay all the way. Like visuals, you can make them nice if you want, but it really just doesn't matter that much. Well, to a certain degree. Like, it can't look horrible, but like it doesn't need to look amazing, if you know what I mean. How long should this show for? Probably no longer than like 3 seconds, right? Okay, that's not quite how this should go. We should have some here. So this is like a pop in and out. You've reached your carry limit. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Like, it needs to be obvious what the menus are for. I think it's like the most important thing. Like, I think, yeah, that part of the design makes, or is more important than it looking good, is making sure like it's coherent and like usable. There's not like too much going on. Like, use icons and stuff if you can. You reach your carry limit. This does not need to play for 3 seconds. I think that's way too long. Like 2 seconds maybe. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. That's fine. Maybe a little wiggle on there. Rotation. Five here. Maybe go -5 here. That kind of looks so stiff though. 5. Maybe we'll put -5 and then 5 again here. Did you fail many times before seeing the results? Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you look at my creator profile, it's all just like flopped maps. Edit the keyframes, it will look much smoother. What do you mean, like the curves? Yeah, I should change the, what do you call it? A smart auto. Does that do anything? I don't really know. What do you remove? I did not remove it. They removed it for me. But it is pretty broken right now, so we're just waiting on Epic to fix it. Why did they remove it? Because it was broken. It was crashing servers, so they just took it down. Play anim is equal to 1, then Q play the animation. Okay, so we have this one, and then Okay. What am I doing? I'm staring at the wall right now. This looks fine. Some code to handle it. Build the first. Oh, we got the right. Okay, never mind. Where dot show carry limit. Show carry limit reached. That's probably fine. Something like that. Get the player's UI. Then make this widget. This is called. How do I close it? Can't pick up pop-up. Okay, really? Can't pick up pop-up. Set widget dot. No. How long does it take you to make a map like these? Probably only like 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see. What is it today? Tuesday? I can maybe finish it by the end of the week, depending on how much progress we make today. Because I could probably finish like the core, like Brainrot-y kind of system today. Maybe. We'll see. Data. We want. I kind of want to. Do I want to set that up right now though? I don't really want to do that right now. That's fine. Get data dot carry level, carry slot level. This plus 1. I think that's dot carry limit to this. This. What's my creator name? It should be in the description. There's a link to it, but otherwise I think it is just Scarrett. Like, I can type it out too. Touching? What is this auto-translate? Set my playtime, play the animation. Add widget. I don't think I need to say the slot since it's sleep. I think the animation's what, 2 seconds long? That's all I need to do. Just put it on the screen, play the animation, add the widget, remove the widget, call it a day. What is this, 2 seconds? Yeah, perfect. Okay, show carrier limit reached. This should be called when you go to carry it. So on interact is what we want. On interact, if this owner, oh yeah, I guess that's what we should do here. We should just check player.get custom player dot currently carrying is less than, is that equal to, no, it's less than player.get data dot carry slot level +1. I need to wrap this in a different function or class somewhere anyway eventually. If you are currently carrying less than the slot limit, then pick it up. Wait, what is this in? This is not. This should be in something else. I need the world Brainrot. Yeah, here. Then pick it up, and also, well, let's store this custom player, I guess. Don't want that. Get the custom player, and then just reference that here. Custom player. And then we'll just custom player dot the Brainrot. What did I call this? Picked up Brainrot. Why is this as a function? I don't know. And then we also want to reset carry. And we'll just set, this equal to 0. Right, so we pick it up, and then when we enter the receiver, this, then we go custom player dot remove carrying. Oh, I'm bored. I actually can't remember my reset carrying. Okay. What's up, TK Games? Good. How are you? Good, good. That is wonderful news. I wonder, you know what we could do as well is put what you're carrying on your HUD. Yeah, I'm currently making maps full time. So Greeks, welcome back. Like, would people care if there was like a little thing showing you what brain rots you had? Yeah, I mean, you could see them. They're like attached to you. I think that's plenty good, honestly. So, and then in here, the world rot, when you pick it up, this, I need positions. I wonder, we could arc these around a circle, right? We'll just make an array of these, that's fine. Held brain rot position, or transforms. Right, so held brain rot transforms, an array of luff transforms, an array, and we just want, I don't know how many you're allowed to carry, really. We can say, we'll just make a bunch just in case. This. Oh, as a function call. We'll just make this a function call too, why not? Get held Brainrot transform. Transform, and it'll return only this. Return this. It'll transacts, maybe? I don't know. Don't think it matters. And then we'll have currently carrying int, and then switch statement. Oh, case statement. Currently carrying 1, and then default will be if you're currently carrying. Oh yeah, do we want? How can you get the current chapter biome materials for landscapes? I have no idea. I've never even used landscape materials before. What are you making now? Do you finish the level up? Yes, upgrading is working now, so you can upgrade them. I need to fix this menu though, this is ugly as hell. This was just for debug, but yeah, it stores them properly. You can place them and pick them up with their level. Updates the menu or in the UI. Yeah, that's all good, man. Anyone with at least 1 million played minutes is going to want to make a team. How many minutes am I at now? Oh, currently disabled. 30 million? Holy. That's actually crazy. Okay, so if you have... Okay, Loki, I'm starving. I'm gonna put some food in the oven. Second. Okay. Do you make the text material for the Brainrots myself? No, this is Asixon's miraculous work. Honestly, crazy deal too. It's like what? I think I paid like $100 for it. For a material that is like inconceivable for me to make. It's a good do. Okay, what was I just doing? Right, transforms. Making sure these guys kind of rotate around you. This is what I want. It's probably fine if they're just static too, right? I don't know if I care to make it like make them animated or anything crazy like that. What is this complaining about? Brainrot scale. What is that? 4. Yeah, creating teams with random people is a recipe for disaster, honestly. I would only make a team with somebody like I actually knew, and probably only people I've met in person too, honestly. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe I'm not trusting enough, but... Okay, so... we need to do a little math. So, let's pull up a Google Sheet. Make sure I don't have any personally identifying information on here, but we need what? I want... How does the unit circle work again? Cosine, cos vertical sine. So I need 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so what? And then I want them to span across 180 degrees. 180 degrees divided by u. Fill these in. Is that what I want? What am I doing right now? I just want, well, what? 180 divided by 5, 36 degrees per. Okay, so this is just equal to 36 times this. Fill u in. So this is the rotations, and then we'll do equals cos. Is this in radians? Oh no. Can I do, shoot. Oh, angle value in degrees. Okay, degrees to radians of this, and then we need this times some. How do I do like a specific value? C1 dollar this. This is gonna be my length, 50. It's gonna be 50 away. So this should give me can I do versatiles? Probably not, honestly. Do you want versatiles? Maestro Strike is starting a series right now. It's probably very good. Does this make sense? Well, I probably want one at 0 degrees too. This should be 0 to 5 or 0 to 4. Right, because we want 0, 36. So if you were here, we want one to be, or maybe we don't want them 30. Maybe we want like one here, 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 and here kind of thing. So we need to know this angle. Oh. What's up, Fallon? Doing good. How are you doing? So this would be cos and this would be sine. So we'll have cos of, well, because then I could put, if I do it this way, and I could just invert it to get the other side. Okay. So we want, how many cuts do we want? Starting at like 15? So we probably want to divide it by 7 then instead. Right? Divided by 7. Oh. 7 segments, and then, so this is actually going to be u times this. Multiply that through. U need to be $signs through. And then this needs to be... Okay, I'm just gonna write the number. I'm just gonna make them up. We're just gonna make them up. I don't care. Forward. Yeah, how do these look right now? You get one right there. These should be much smaller though. These are huge. So one there. I wonder if I just stack them up on top of each other actually. Looking for somebody with more experience is not bad, but it won't work with somebody with lesser either. Yeah, skill discrepancies. Depends on if you have different skill sets though, that can be good. And it won't matter as much. Okay, let's move this. Well, you know what I could do is instead of this being a case statement, this is always going to be the same. And this, right, this is always going to be the same position, but then the up is going to be 25 plus 25 times currently carrying. Right, so then it'll slowly start shuffling them upwards as you pick more up. Should be fine. Honestly, since these are smaller too, these could probably be less. Let's do that. Oh, the maps that he has? Let me check them out. Bro, what is this? Okay, YouTube, spare me for a second here. Creative. Levo apps. RVBs. What am I doing with the card map? The card map is broken right now. I'm waiting on Epic to fix what's going on. I had a little chat with an Epic employee yesterday, so he was kind of moving some stuff along. Hopefully we'll see some results soon. But I know. If not, what can I do, right? Just gotta wait it out, unfortunately. Set local transform to be this, you, to be, okay, let's do this afterwards. Custom player dot currently carrying. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Oh, what? Why not hit push changes? Oops. But that's bugged because of the new Epic. Yeah, we got some wonderful people at Epic looking into it. So, what am I making now? We are brainrotting it up. Which I don't even remember what I just wrote. Oh, picking up multiple rots will now kind of tower them up instead of just stacking them. So I got that little guy. Oh, my capacity. It didn't show me the HUD message though. Oh, I forgot. I should probably write that it should show you the HUD message. Right? Player.show carry limit reached. Ooh, what? Oh, I said it to players. Player agent.show carry limit reached. Shoot. How annoying is that? Still need to cast it. Still need to do all this junk. Player do. What? Oh. Carry limits is this. Then spawn player.show carry limit reached with this carry limit. Oh, what is wrong with this? Oh, what? I don't even need to do that. Okay. Weird. Very strange. Wait, what? Did I change something? Okay, I gotta call my mechanic back. I'll be a second here. Just a moment. Yes, I am muted. Thank you. Do I still use events often? Sometimes, not in this map. I'm doing pretty much everything synchronously this time instead of kind of going the async route, just to try more. Okay. We're losing the face cam for a minute while I eat. While I enjoy my Caesar wraps on this fine day. I think I was pushing changes. I don't really remember what I was doing. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing? Why did I take it down? I didn't. Epic Games took it down for me. It was having a critical error where any session that started would crash instantly. So we had like 100% crash rate. So I'm assuming Epic Games didn't really like that very much. So they took it down, which I completely agree with. I should have taken it down myself to avoid the slap on the wrist they gave me. But we've got some Epic staff looking at it. Yeah. It was. I thought because it's like literally unplayable. It's so broken. But they're looking at it right now. Yeah, I mean, waking up to see that was pretty tragic. Like, I go to bed with like 200 CCU and I wake up with 0, and I was like, bruh, you gotta be kidding me. There's like, and the downtime isn't even going on anymore either. It was actually heartbreaking. What am I looking for? Player data. I wanted to add some of these. Give me some carrying capacity. I just want to try it. You got a copyright strike. Oh, that sucks. I don't think I've gotten one of those yet. I've gotten like rejected because some music I found on a no copyright website got flagged for copyright. Will it become more popular? Maybe. Hard to say right now. I gotta decide what it's gonna be first. Alright, let's see what happens when I stack these little guys up now. Alright, that's not nearly enough offset. Kinda is for the plain guys, but not the other one. Transfer them all to my hotbar. I can place them down. Level them up. If I have money. Level them up. Pick them up again. Alright, cool. Lots of good stuff. Okay. One other thing I do need to do is save your cache that's in these things, because right now when you leave and rejoin, like it'll load what you have placed, I think. but it will not save any of the cache that's in them. Actually, this menu is kind of fine. I might even just leave it like this. Maybe I'll fix it up a bit, but... The yellow material. Like the grid? Honestly, don't even... I think I found this material on like a Unreal Engine forum post or something. The level icon a little smaller, like on the actual, on these guys here. It is pretty big. I should style it too, actually. I think I can do that. In here, I should be able to shrink it too, I think. Where is that? No, in here. In here. Yeah, row 0. This will be like scale if has timer, then, or if not has timer, then this else this. And the scale will be smaller if, what? Oh, optional. So if it is, maybe we'll make it a different color too. Why not? Right? Why not? Like the hotbar? Well, I'm gonna get rid of the health bar and the hotbar, like the regular one. Yeah, exactly. I probably won't even publish this version directly, or maybe I will, but I'll clone it first. So then I have like a base to go off of. Um... Okay, I kind of want to do that in here too. If not has timer, then else this. Right, I want to do option what? Like orange? Right, so if it is that, then it'd be orange. Should be a bit higher. Yeah, I think it's just because the Futera thing is like tall. So I think I should. I don't know if I want to shrink them even more. Maybe they're a little tall. Never understood the tuple. Tuples are okay. I kind of have like I like them, but I also hate them because they don't have any names, right? So it's just like a little bag of values. But it's just a convenient. It's like I could have wrapped all this data into a class instead and passed the class back, but it's usually when I'm just lazy and I just want to pass a tuple. It's just like, okay, so this function is going to return an entity and an optional text display handle. So it's just like a way of grouping data together without wrapping it in a class or a struct.
Yeah, the mutations will be in the skins as well. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I think it's on my list though, is it? Like my little to-dos for today. Yeah, the mutations, carry limits, that's done. Inventory, I'll just port that over from the other map. Yeah, accessing it is just calling it at the index of the item you want. Just as you said, like the 0. Starts from 1, not 0. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just add 1. Wait. So like internally, it'll be from 0, but like externally, like what the player sees, it'll start from 1. Okay. 10-finger writing. What do I mean? Typing? Am I gonna make an index? Yes, I will do that. That shouldn't take long though. That's like a... We'll write that eventually, but it shouldn't take too long. What am I doing right now? I can't even think right now. I was making the row text smaller for the... If it was a level text, making it get orange, so that'll probably work. Test that right now. What Brainrot pack do I use? I use the one from UEFN templates. Session in session. Throw this down. See what his level. Let's see what his level looks like. Oh, that's way too small. I just want it a little smaller, not like invisible. Nice. Alright, that's good. And then we have the pickup limit done. We have... Inventory and selling. Okay, inventory is pretty quick. We'll just port the one from my other map. It's probably gonna need a little bit of work to whack it into shape here, but it's better than rewriting it so not so small. Yeah, I made it a little bit larger so we can see it the next time I push changes. Card pack. Where is it? Inventory. In where's I? Holy mo.
Index? No. What did I call this? Pack inventory? Pack inventory. Here we go. Let's grab this file. Inventory manager device. Let's throw that in here. Okay, we're gonna have to gut everything in here. Change the word pack to be the word Brainrot. Capital pack as well. To be Brainrot. And then, okay, card. The word card can come out of the game entirely. Replace that with nothing. Brainrot manager. Brainrot manager. Oh, wait. Yeah, replace with nothing, not with something. Card. Oh yeah, the word card can probably come out too. Okay, so we have the card man or the Brainrot manager, the event manager. This doesn't need to exist. Why does this exist? That's so strange. Handle menu. This doesn't need to exist. What? This doesn't expect an event manager, so you don't need to pass that in. Exist. And we don't need a Brainrot selection menu because that I don't think is relevant right now. Well, no, because we can just use the whole inventory to do that. Okay, get this out of here. We also need some other stuff here. I need widgets. Widgets. God, Lord, I need so many widgets, don't I? Okay, widgets. Oh my goodness. Anything inventory. Hopefully this is all I need. I don't think it's going to be though. I definitely need. I need some buttons as well. So let's grab these first. Bring these into my widget folder. Put those in here. But I also need. I know I need. From this, I need the close button. Can I just open this in a new window? No shot I'm going back and forth here. Okay, so this is my current project, and then this is the other project. Cards, content, widgets. Okay, so I need like the up button. Scroll, maybe? Scroll up, scroll down, scroll up. Okay, we want these. Oh my god, am I... Oh shit. I think I've been moving them over instead of copying. That's not good. When I select the word in verse and I go to definition, there's no definition. It could be... If you're trying to go to a definition of something that is not in the digest, that would happen. Or if you're trying to go to something that doesn't have a definition, I guess that would also happen. How can I get the VFX teleporter that Fortnite created on Reload? I have no idea, dude. Okay, so unfortunately I have to go back and get these. These, copy and paste them instead of moving them. Scroll down and up. Copy these. I also need... There's like... filter, maybe? Sort? Toggle sort order. I think we need that one too. Sadly, all of these are going to be broken, which just kind of sucks, but because I need icons, but I don't have them. But small price to pay. Okay, let's comment this out for now, just so I can compile these new assets, which are going to probably throw a bunch of errors.
What's F model? I don't know. What? Yeah, I have no idea what F model is. F model is a beginner-friendly and open-source software for data mining games with Unreal Engine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If you want Fortnite assets, you can just use like Fortnite porting. That's what I always use if I ever need like 3D models or something. Back when I used to make my thumbnails by hand. Back in the Stone Age. Okay, what is this? Get off my site. Alright, let's see what broke. So we got scroll up. Okay, these all look good. This is probably gonna be... Oh shit, the unequip all. I need that button too. No. Oh, it's so broken. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. Alright, well, that's just a real treat. I don't know why I didn't take this sword button. Oh, this is the mock, that's why. Don't need this one. Mechanic is calling once again. Give me one moment. Alright, car is ready to be picked up. 1 o'clock. Let me deal with this menu and then I'll go get the car, I guess. Do I want unequip all though? Probably. That's kind of a useful button, I think. Go back to where you were. VJets. Unequip all. Yeah, okay. Put that in there, and then I need some materials too, I guess. I might as well get all of them that I want to. Okay, there was... Oh man, what are these even called? There's so many. Okay, I know I want the grid. Grid. Holy, there are so many. Grid UI. I need both of these, probably. Content, materials. How was my friend making thumbnails? I think he just uses AI. I don't know. I don't really ask. Okay, I need that. I feel like I need the gradient material too. Color gradient? Those matter. Gradient. Do I like making tutorials? Not so much recently. I mean, to be fair, I haven't made one in quite a while. And I'm not sure, like, if or when I'll make another one. I kind of enjoy just, like, this kind of... Just making... Just, like, streaming. Because it gives you a little more, like... I mean, it's not as maybe useful as, like, a direct tutorial, but... There's a little more direct kind of feedback loop, I guess. Holy materials. There's no way I need this many. Okay, I don't know if I need any more than that, honestly. Hopefully these materials aren't broken, too. Okay, fade, gradient. I don't know what the difference between these are. Grid UI, that's what I wanted. So on here, where's the green? You get grid UI'd. And then, so this is the BG. We both get grid UI'd. I kind of like that better without the gradient on it, even. Somehow I've lost my close button. Where are you, red? What? Where's my close button at? Unequip all. Oh, okay. My close button's just not here.
Content, widget, daily, close button. I swear I brought it in. Yeah, here it is. Okay, that was weird. Wow, wow. It's a fair response, I guess. 15, close down, up. These look so ugly though. What is wrong with these? These colors are like completely messed up. They look good like that? I don't know, man. They look kind of weird. Maybe, I kind of like them flat like that, though. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna put the gradient back on them, but I will fix their colors. They're a little strange. Like, this should be far darker than it is. Oh, it's because of this. Oh. Save compile. Save compile. You don't like the order that the down and up buttons are on? What way should it be? Down on the left, up on the right? I just don't know, honestly. I just figured that was fine. Okay, let's grab some of these textures too, so I don't have to bring them all out. Textures. Holy moly. Sort? Is that? Oh my good lord. Let's go. Grab these textures, so I don't have to find these again in my assets. So I think I had this like, yeah, ascending. Sorry, ascending. 70 by 70, and then likewise for the descending. 70 by 70, and then those would just automatically do what they need to do. Save compile. Up from left, down from right, or scroll bar. The thing about scroll bars is they make it like literally impossible to make any meaningful menus, which kind of sucks. Like they're so inconvenient to use right now. Like it would probably take me like 100 times longer to make any menus if I use scroll bars. Which maybe it'll change someday, but for now it's like literally unusable. Okay, up, down. I kind of like that flat style, much nicer than the... Why do the buttons look so scuffed inside their widget? Oh, it's because they're filling, right? These are fill, but then when you put it into an actual container, then it like calms down a little bit, fits its shape a little better. This needs to be wider though. Wrap with a scale box, is that what it's called? Scale, wait no. Don't do that. Wrap with a size box, is that what I want? Size box, there we go. And this, I just want it wider. Width. 350, that's probably fine. Professional design. Something like that. This is the exact same design as my other map. Equipped. I think I like this being like kind of color like that. No, this is the new map. I'm just bringing over. Don't want to reinvent the wheel here. I'm just gonna reuse the inventory system. No point in spending like 2 hours writing a new one when it's like it's gonna be the exact same code. It's gonna be the exact same like other menu too. Pack inventory slot. Okay, this needs to be not called that. We score Brainrot inventory slot. That's a fine name. And then, what is this even supposed to be? Oh, this is the mutation text. I wonder if I want that. Or if I want to show mutations a different way. And this should be not, oh, whoops. This should be material, so it's more flexible. Item material, so this can go, so that can go too. And
this. I would like to. What is all this? Selected icon? Oh, I need the check mark icon, don't I? General textures check mark. I want. No. We don't need another Brainrot map? Maybe not. But you're getting one anyway, so. Check mark outlined. Yes, that's probably what we want. It's gonna have admin abuse? Probably at some point. Probably not off the start, but if it even takes off, honestly. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I hate that. Okay, so equipped, and then a quantity text block. So that should be level message instead. That's fine to say that is hovering. That's okay. We don't need this anymore. Just delete it. Okay, that was weird. Save before the game crashes. Blueprint has compilation error. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, I'm staring at it right now, aren't I? I don't know what that is. I can go, though. 20 check marks? Yeah, I got an assortment. Yeah, admin abuses are good, but, like, I don't need it on launch. I think that'd be a little crazy. Like, the first day hits out, you get an admin abuse. Nobody even has anything yet. Okay, I think that's all the bindings I need in here. Let's compile that. Let me throw an example material in here just so we can see what this looks like. The Garmamung and Madungdung, whatever those guys are called. That looks fine. It's acceptable. Yeah, after a week. Probably, yeah. Unless there's like, there's probably gonna be bugs maybe, so probably a bug fix, maybe admin abuse update, I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Okay, that looks, why are these so big? What the hell? Why are these so, these are not always this big, are they? $180. Do I do game dev full time? Yes, I do. They shouldn't be padding though. Is this just like broken? Yeah, what the heck is going on here? Something larger than it's supposed to be? 180, 180. 160? Are these supposed to be 180? I feel like they are. Oh, it's 'cause it's the hover state, that's why. Did ever adjust the problem with the other map? Yeah, I mean, I fixed it on my end. I've just got to wait for Epic to check in whatever they're doing to fix it. Whenever that may be. On-clicked, self-unequip all. What? Unequip all? Oh, yeah, okay. You need to be this button. On-clicked. What? What is this crying about? Okay, get this out of here. Add you. Button on-clicked. Fire off the unequip all on-click. I wonder if I have to rebind all of these. It doesn't look like it. Does it look like it? Toggle sort order 4, 5 bindings. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why did this lose its color? Down on click inverse field. Yeah. So like when you click this button, it'll scroll. I wonder if sorting even makes sense in this context. Like, I guess I could just sort by... There's like 3 different things you can sort by, like rarity, mutation, and then also level, which I guess I could do a triple sort. That's probably fine. Name still pack inventory? Yeah. Let me rename these. Pack to be Brainrot. Replace that. Oh, wow. That's a lot of errors. Oh, no. Oh, I know why, too. I just gotta delete the mockup. Because the mockup has like 100 errors. Yes, just get out of here. Don't crash. Still, in the widget, it doesn't really matter. Or does it? Show the map, please. There's not a lot going on right now to show. I mean, I can show you. All right, let me push this up first, and then we can look at it. Let's get this pack inventory going. It should only be a couple minutes. Inventory slot. Yeah, you should be fine. All right, and then this can go. You. All right, let's bring this back to life. So handle the menu. Why is this suspending? It does not need to suspend. Add player. Okay, so that'll do all of this. Brainrot selection menu. I don't want this. This is not relevant. Brainrot inventory menu is relevant. Okay, the close button is in there, so I don't need it, but I need to set a base widget so this can not break. There we go. So controller players can now use it. What's up, Adam? How we doing? I'm good. How are you? Wonder if you're making utilities to go and design option yourself. I typically do materials myself, UI myself, icons I usually just buy. Map design, I don't make any maps that have like a crazy design, so I don't really have to worry about that. Okay, this isn't relevant. Item, material. Why are we doing any of this? This is completely irrelevant. Well, that's relevant. We want that. And then this can go item, material. We don't need an offer here, I think. This should be materials .nm underscore y. Check that. And this should have a Brainrot save data. Save data, and I don't care about the quantity. Level message. This should just say LVL dot and then cool. Save data's level. Is that everything? Material, level, and I think that's whether or not it's selected. Get going, alright. Thanks for stopping in, man. Summer break just started. That's wonderful news. Okay. Brainrot inventory slot. We actually want to pass in save data instead. What the hell? Save data.
that in. This. Okay, that should be working. Get the Brainrots. Yeah, that's the exact one I bought. It's really good. I would recommend it. 3 animations, bunch of rots, you know, what more could you ask for? Get Brainrots in a certain order. I think that's probably a good idea to have this abstraction, actually, because this is going to be kind of an expensive operation to do. And it looks like get Brainrots with a player and then a sort order. Order by. And it returns an array of data. The array. Yeah, I got the big one. Well, I initially bought the small one, and then like a couple days later, the big one came out. So I messaged them, and they gave me a discount code to just buy only or pay only the difference between them, so I could get them all. Yeah, I think it's a great deal, honestly. Okay, I need to see how the other one was written. I need the Brainrot manager. Oh, good lord. Brainrot, or maybe the card manager? Get cards for, no, packs. I need the pack manager. Get packs. Get card packs. Get packs. This thing. Just steal this code quick. Is this relevant? Maybe player data. Packs quantity pairs. How do I keep track? I just remember it. But there's obviously way too much information, so you kind of just like, I typically will like go back and just read my own definitions whenever I'm unsure. But typically, I kind of like structure most of my games in a very similar way, so I've kind of just gotten used to, like, it's almost just like it's just part of the Verse API to me, just because it's like I use it so much. Best Brainrot model you got? I don't know. I haven't even looked at them all. There's some pretty good ones though. Okay, so this should be filtering through the Brainrot inventory. The player data is Brainrot inventory, which gives me what? Oh, okay, an index, and then some save data. Card pack definite. Okay, well. Definition. By serial number at save data.brainrot serial number. And then I need to compare based on what it is and then its level. How many Brainrots should I get? Like 100. Any updates on packs? Nothing yet, no. I'll check right now, actually, but as far as I know, the last time I checked, there was nothing, so. Well, I mean, besides, like, Flack letting me know this morning that they're looking at it, but that's kind of all you get. So I guess we just keep waiting, unfortunately. There was a bug in the new update, so it got taken down, and I just can't do anything about it until Epic helps me.
Okay, so I want to kind of bundle all of this together, like the save data, the definition, right? Pack our Brainrot pairs, right? And then I want to Brainrot pairs dot sort compare Brainrot pairs, and what does that look like? This monstrosity. Mine's gonna look so horrible. Compare Brainrot pairs. So we have our Brainrot definition and then our Brainrot save data. Tuples of these. Is that the right order? Save data, then definition. Bruh. Save data and then definition. Right. How do people do animations? Probably Blender. It was doing pretty good. It'll be back up hopefully soon, but not much I can do now. All right, so we probably want to sort by rarity, then mutation, then level, right? So this first, so we'll do. Okay, what we need is find my rarity. Oh wait, that's perfect. The rarities and the mutations are literally just serial numbers. So as long as they never change order, we can just assume that they will be in order. So we can just go if a add 1 dot rarity index is less than or equal to b add 1 dot rarity index, then that. So we can get this whole thing, copy this, copy, push this in here, and then flip the greater than sign the other way. What was it? That way. This is true, then 1. It is quite sad. I have a friend that have like 500 brain rots and he got them all for free from Roblox Studio. Yeah, there is a lot you can get from Roblox Studio, but I don't know if you can export them or not. I haven't looked into it. You probably can though. Let's go with it. How confident are you that it'll go back to the original player count? It probably won't at first, but it could probably get back to it. I don't know. I should have put out an announcement on the community just so the players who aren't in the Discord can like see what's going on. But okay, we kind of want this exact same thing again here, but this time instead mutation index. Right, so sort by rarity, then mutation, and then one more time, else this, else, oh shit, what did that say? Else 0. Else 0. You can export them from Roblox, but the animations don't come with it. Interesting. I'm not sure what kind of formatting or file formattings like Roblox uses. Let's take it out to 0, to level, and that should be good. So it'll sort by rarity first, and then if it can't sort by rarity, it'll sort by mutation. If it can't sort by mutation, it'll sort by level. Cool. So get brain rats, which will sort, compare brain rot pairs. So this will return an array of tuples of this in our definitions. Okay, so that'll give me a bunch of useful data. Items ascending. Which are actually tuples of this. A virus in one of them? I wouldn't doubt it. You're allowed to attach code to assets in Roblox. So like,
I think that's a problem on the marketplace. Optional order banner. Why is this optional? Just pass it in. Alright, ascending, descending, that'll get those, and then what is a slot? Slot. This actually has maybe Brainrot save data. Try, remove, or add Brainrot to hotbar. What a nice function name. Try, remove. What is it? Try. Remove. Why is that not in there? Get this code here, so I don't have to rewrite that either. Clear data. Try, remove, or add pack to add Brainrot to hotbar, and we want to pass the Brainrot save data. The Brainrot save data. New equipped Brainrots. Okay, get those. Then we'll set this equal to if this. What? Okay, packs. If it has a script, remove it. Yeah, you only need the model, that's true. Promotion definitely helps. I don't do much, but I kind of I've let Fortnite do a lot of promoting for me. Not new equip Brainrot defined. Okay, well, no, I need to use my find save data. Find save data dot remember. This is supposed to be used on Brainrot save data. Or events. What? Equip Brainrots. Oh wait, no, this is so much easier than I thought. Hotbar capacity. I don't know. That's not what I want. I want max equipped Brainrots. Then add this. Try, remove, or add Brainrot to hotbar. Brainrot slot. Alright. Okay, that works. Close button. We want close on click. Wait. Case dot update hotbar. So that do that. Well, we could just do that once. Await
player removal. It's gonna go player.clear equipped brainrots. I assume that's just gonna be something simple. Clear equipped brainrots. And it's just gonna set equipped brainrots equal to an empty array, I think. Okay. That should work, that should work, that should work, that should work. Data dot brainrot. What is this? Items. To void map. What the hell does that mean? This is some wizardry. Oh, I wrote this. Set a quick message to this max power slots. Max equipped brainrots. Set brainrot to be okay. So what is this complaining about? I don't need to do that. This doesn't need to exist. This set brainrot here. Save data. I see. I'm trolling. That's a lot to pass around. Honestly, let's just send the brainrot definition here to. Okay, just pass that in. Just toss that in here. Toss that in here. And then here. Let's just have texture and mutation. Okay, that's fine. Texture. Cool. So that's all the errors missing. Now, I think this is in the wrong order though, because this is brainrot save data, and this is brainrot's definition. The equip brainrot map at brainrot. Oh, good lord, what is this? Equip brainrot map. Brainrot save data. Dot serial number. Okay, that works. Set this to be the brainrot save data. Brainrot definition. Okay, I think this will just work. Maybe. I think. Okay, save that. Thread on the first device. The brainrot inventory, yeah. Why that does not need to have brainrot in the name. It's kind of just implied. Same with this. You do not need to have inventory or brainrot in the name. Whatever, actually it's fine. Does not particularly. Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I placed one yet, did I? Looks like it. Alright, so we got our inventory, which just says you and you. We also need our hotbar to now navigate that. So when you click if is inventory, then we need our inventory manager. Get our inventory manager. Then when you click on the inventory slot, dot handle menu, it'll just call that when you click for the player. And that'll show your inventory. And that's probably all I need to do, I think. Build that up. Link up the device into the hotbar. Hotbar. And then I also need the left click input. For some reason I don't have that yet. Standard, fire, show on HUD. Yeah, that's fine. Probably works. Save again, compile, full refresh. Let me find out how much an Uber costs to this dealership or to the auto shop. Do I even have the Uber app? Come on now. Outrageous. To generic auto shop. Only $7 for an Uber? That's not bad. Let's see, that pushed remarkably fast. That's the catch. Sorting works, these buttons all work. Oh, close button doesn't do anything, that's not good. Probably because I didn't bind it is my guess. Button, on click, event. Fire, close, on click. Save, compile. Okay, I kind of also want a debug button to add like 50 rods. I don't want to have to get all of these. Debug, add Brainrot button. Add all Brainrot. Let's do, how many Brainrots do I want? 4. Let's get like 50 Brainrots just so I can like limit test this. And then we'll just grab excuse me. Well, let's add some more Brainrot options in here too, whatever these will end up looking like. And then we'll just get, we'll say def is going to be Brainrot definitions, add get random integer between 0 and this thing's length, this one. So get all these random integers, add a Brainrot, and then we should have like an optional level override.
so I can pass in a random mouse level into these. Do this, comment all these out, def, and then level is going to be some other random integer. 0 and 100. You're going to get a random Brainrot. You don't care about printing anything. Let's just do that. And that should just work just as well. Oh, I gotta do a full push for that? Really? That seems crazy. That's good. Oh, man. I'm still like mildly sick. See, so what are these ones? So add all routes. Oh my god, okay, it's definitely adding brain routes. It doesn't really look like there is any in here. It kind of looks empty for some reason. Could we see why that is? Get brain routes. Get data. Diamond, level 37. Rainbow, apparently. Cool. I don't know why this doesn't work even a little bit. What am I missing? Surely it's something silly. Builds. Okay. Rows. Slots. Why are these separate? That's weird. That's really weird. Slot. At least they're not using these. So make the slot, initialize it, which sets it to empty. Okay, and then we spawn the handler, which does its thing. Then we spawn update menu, which grabs our data, which grabs our number items, the data.brainrot inventory.length. Okay. Get our items ascending or descending, which are these failing? There are length, ascending items, desk. Check those, and then Brainrot offset. That that makes sense. I think this is what is this object?
An array of tuples, okay. I'm assuming those are just empty is probably what's wrong with this. I wonder, are these returning anything? Oh, nice. Return an empty array. That's just a grand idea. That's probably why it's not working. You wouldn't want to return any objects, so. Oh. Okay. It's a quick push. Okay, now. Okay, obviously this is empty right now, but if I add all these rots, there we go. I'm gonna equip everything. Equip these. I'm gonna equip all these. These look sorted too, I think, right? Yeah, high to low first. So this would be like rainbows. And I don't even know what these are supposed to be. Right, equip some of these guys. Level 11 Gangster Fatera. Okay. Alright. That works. And it's pretty, that seems pretty optimized, honestly. For 50 objects, it's not bad. I could probably limit test it too. See how many, what the max inventory can be. Which, I don't even think this menu will ever be a bottleneck though, to be fair. Yeah, come on, nice. I need to make these more obvious though to know what mutation they are. I think I want some text or something somewhere on it. Okay, that works. Place your little guys down. You can upgrade them. Let me grab the highest level one. Tip them over the edge. 94. Money. Oh, you know what? This is... I also forgot I need to filter out items that are already placed down in the world. Inventory. Filter out placed items. So... Well, that's not even hard to do at all, actually. In the get brainrots for each of these, and then we'll just say not in... not... clear data dot equipped brainrots dot find the save data dot right, I think that's all I need to say, and then it shouldn't show those guys. Fix the upgrade level UI. Yeah, it's just like one I put together in like 3 seconds just so I could read it. I'll make it styled like the other ones and make it display nicer. Okay, so let's see. Add all the rots right here. Filter level 90. Equip everything first. Filter level 90. So I place this guy down. Yeah, it says 0. It just says 0 right now because the way I set the upgrade price. So now it should not be in my inventory, right? $112. Is that this one? What? Oh, wait, that's why. Because I need to do this. And I also need to say dot. Oh, that's. Well, what I could do is placed brainrots, right? Bar the map. Serial numbers to nothing, and then what we'll do is for slot in placed brainrots, do What is this? Int to int, key to, what is this? Slot serial number? So it's like what? Slot serial to Brainrot serial. And then we'll just do that, and then we'll just say as long as it's not in placed Brainrots, add this. So if it's not in your inventory and it's not placed, or it's not your hot, wait. No, it shouldn't care about this one. It should only care about if it's placed or not. A sell option in the, yeah, that's a fine idea too. Okay. Give me every Brainrot. Filter, it's level 71 plain, so I shouldn't have this one. Level 82 plain. Okay, it's not in here. Pick it up. Nice. How do you make the rainbow text material? Which one are you talking about? Okay, that's done. Alright, so the whole inventory is pretty much done then. Selling. Okay, well, we don't have to do that right now. It's in the map, the 2 letters. These things? Nope. These? I don't really know why these are like floating out like that. It's part of the Assixon's text material though. I don't know. I didn't make it myself. I just bought it. Alright. That's pretty good progress. I feel like you'd probably want descending first though as the default. Right. Right is ascending. False. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, honestly. Okay, let me make sure this works on controller too before I move on. I feel like I should just leave this plugged in, but it's kind of annoying. in controller? Oh. This works in controller too. Yeah, I hope so. A pretty simple menu. Hotbar works. Inventory, yeah, okay. Whole 9 yards. That's a weird. Double opens? I wonder if that always happens. What's this? There's like a crack in my map. What the hell? It's kind of funny. Put that there. Okay, mutation material. Let's take a look at some possible mutations that I could do. Wait, which one is this? 0. Back to the origin. Let's throw down what Brainrot do we want to look at for sampling here? Let's go with the Odin Din Dun. That's a classic, as they would say. Oh, I gotta bring them up in here. Odin Din Dun. And this, yeah. Grab in here. All right, so right now, well, I got to decide what my things are even gonna be. Make the money Instagram when you pick it up. Yeah, we could do that. I need to start like a. Do I want a Trello board yet? Maybe not a Trello board. Is this nice though, the pure gold, or would it be better to like multiply it in? How would that look? Just give them like jaundice. I don't know if I want that. Honestly, the pure gold is like maybe fine. I need it to look a little fancier though. Well, let me. Do I have any other good textures on here? I need like my rainbow texture. We do the rainbow. Yeah, this is literally just yellow. I need to add some like some gloss or something to them, or some shine. I need my rainbow texture, rainbow gradient texture. Grab this thing here. I don't know how the UVs are gonna look on this guy. If I can, if I use a panner node, I'll give this thing another one of these. U2. Is that good rainbow? I don't know. I don't know if I like that too much. I swear I did it in the other map where it was like a world space somehow. World aligned texture? Maybe? Okay, this is it's like a little better, but I want it to move. I don't want it to be static. No shot. Oh wait, it's world aligned. Can I even do that? This is a cool rainbow texture. I don't know. Default. Okay, you know what I could do? I could scale the texture size maybe, or I could just add to the. I could do both of them. You should see from parents. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Let's go look at some other materials first. Oh, I gotta get moving, though. I gotta leave shortly. So let's take a look at some materials, and then we'll have some ideas of what to do. Yeah, what do we want to go with for mutations? What do you say? Silver, gold, diamond, rainbow, black and white. That'd be an easy one to do. So we could do that one. Blood moon, etc. If we end up doing one of them.
Top Toby top.
Oh, that's cool.
Top
It's like a
Toby
screen
top
space
Toby
section.
top.
Okay, that one's pretty simple.
Frogatto pirato. Lucky Rot.
Extra Futera.
Gorillo watermelon drillo.
I should get some like VFX for them as well. Is this the black and white in Gothic? That's cool though. Diamond, gold. Yeah, let me look at. Somebody else have one?
Gorillo watermelon
rainbow?
drillo. Espressona
I know that's
sinuositos.
just brain. Oh god. Wait, buddy. Don't mind me. Void.
Tong sahur.
Gothic. Well, what I could do is just start putting, because I have this texture. If I just start hue shifting this thing, maybe it'll look cool. Let's see.
Kiwi. Los tungtungcitos.
What the hell is this thing? Lampu. Okay. Diamond.
Nuclearo dinosauro. Bombombini gusini.
That was crazy.
Bombardiro crocodilo. Bombardiro crocodilo. Tortughini dragon frutini. Bombardiro crocodilo. Tortughini dragon frutini. Bakrahmat mamachi. Tortughini dragon frutini.
Hi, buddy.
Bombardiro crocodilo.
Secret.
Tortughini dragon frutini. Bakrahmat mamachita. Tortughini dragon frutini.
Salamino.
Tortughini dragon frutini.
It just shifts through them?
Tortughini dragon.
That's pretty easy to do. Like we just use a time, and then if we use a we use a hue shift node, and then this texture, and then we just throw this into here. Like that kind of deal? Is that all it is? Because that's a pretty easy way to do it. I don't know how fast I want it, but like that's a pretty easy way to do it. Black and white. Can I just sample this? How would that look? It look a little weird. Doesn't look horrible, actually. What about on other different meshes? Oh yeah. Oh wait, this is actually pretty cool. I did this. This must be new. This little drop-down menu. Yeah, we'll definitely use this gradient. That looks cool. His eyes look a little scary. The
monochrome. That's cool. Yeah, this material looks good on them. That's texture. Got that, and then I don't know about Blood Moon. What do I do for that? Like a red, black and red gradient or something? Because I should be able to just throw that in there actually. If I go linear gradient, and then we have two colors that lerp between them. Right, and one of them is red. Red, and then this. That's pretty red. What does this look like on a normal thing? Okay, that is not an even blend at all. That's way too tough. Darker red. Okay, let's get a really dark red here then. Let's try that. Oh, this needs to be like a gray almost. Maybe go on the V channel instead as well. That's a little weird. He's like evil as hell. What's this guy doing here? The boar? Okay. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see. The banana. Okay. Yeah, evil. Evil. Yeah, the evil version? That is a good idea. Okay. Alright. I think I gotta wrap it up for today. I gotta go pick up a car from the shop. But I'm sure I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So, see you then. Bye.